and welcome to the welcome to the Municipal Light Board meeting of January 14th, 2017. The time being 7:01. I call the meeting to order. And as a reminder, this meeting is being video and audio recorded digitally. Our first agenda item is Citizens Query 701 to 711. Item number 2, request from Dave Peterson, Board of Selectmen, for the sharing of tree removal cost from gypsy moth caterpillar damage.
Mr. Peterson came to visit me in the office not sure if it's it's more of a town request than a selectman request, to meet with the tree warden and talk about all the damage that was done with the gypsy moths and all the dead trees that are located along the roadway, specifically 133.
Mm-hmm.
And basically to get together with the tree warden or the tree department and maybe an arborist and ourselves to talk about what we can do to remove some of these dead trees and or if these trees are damaged beyond well, they'll never come back. So I wanted to bring it to the Board of Commissioners to talk about because I think it's going to be quite a large sum of money, and it depends how much of the cost depends on how many trees are actually located on the side where the lines are located. It's kind of, I would have to map it out to see, where they're located, how many are close to the line.
Yeah, I think we need to kind of look at that, particularly the lines themselves. I mean, if the tree's 100 yards away from the street or 100 yards from where it might damage our equipment, would it be worth it to try to do something? But
I noticed I went down Havel Street, and on the north side of Havel, I saw a lot of damage the other day. Gypsy moths are just eating some of the areas just completely bare.
And the good, well, there's good and bad. The good is that I think the majority of them are oak trees, and they could stand up there for years and not have any problems. But so we have time, I believe, to actually maybe even do this over a number of years, so we don't have to incur a lot of costs all up front right at the beginning. We can actually space it out over a number of years. Because I know the town probably doesn't have the kind of money that it would take to remove a lot of these trees. You're talking probably $1,200, maybe to a range of $2,000 per tree to take all these trees down.
Wow.
So, you could be in the range. I don't even know how many there are, really. We'd have to have somebody come in and basically do a survey and see what needs to be done and where they're located and how
There's
much
nothing
it
that
costs.
eats gypsy moths, is there?
I don't believe so.
No.
I got my tree sprayed.
Okay.
Cost me $200.
Wow.
Saved the oak tree.
Yeah, some places it's, they're feasting on the trees, and then other places there's hardly any damage. So, I don't know, and then I was talking to somebody about them, and just in the passing conversation, they told me that the birds don't eat them. They give off some kind of a toxin or something. I don't know. I don't know. The best thing to do is to talk to, tree warden. Go that
Well,
route.
and like I told Mr. Peterson, I'm not an arborist. I'm not. We're not really. We do the trimming for the lines in town, but we're not. We're not basically a tree department or a certified arborist.
Right.
So it'd probably be best for us to maybe the tree warden and I or Mark, the superintendent, to sit down with an arborist and kind of tell them
Go over it.
these are the areas we want you to look, investigate, and basically come back to us and maybe have a joint meeting, even with the selectmen, to say, hey, have him come in and say, all right, this is the list of trees this is a estimate or a budgetary number of how much it's gonna cost, and he can give us a time frame on how long these trees will actually stand up there being dead. And also to give us a time frame as to how long we could probably space this project out for.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's basically, what I'm looking for, I guess, is, they're looking for a cost sharing thing, so I mean, is the board basically up for going through with this, and basically, once we see the number, to go to the town and say, all right, yeah, we're willing to share the X part of the cost? Whether
Yeah, I
it be-
think we need to at least look at it,
Yeah,
rather than just come right out and say no. I mean, it would be to our benefit to save our system
Hmm.
with these trees if they start falling down.
okay.
So it's, certainly worth looking at.
People are starting to notice the trees now. It's getting so bad on Haverhill Street,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they're complaining. A couple of people have told me about it,
yeah.
So it's something's gotta be addressed somewhere along the line.
Well, some of it may take some residents having some input in it as well, because some of these trees are actually,
On private property.
they're on private property, and,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
so, I mean, we've done that as the light department before, and people have asked to take trees down. I says, well, yes, it's gonna affect the line, but it's on your property. We've done some cost sharing in the past too about with that, so that may be something we wanna approach residents about as well, so. But I'll talk to Mr. Peterson, and, we'll see if we can go to the next step and meet with the tree warden and the arborist,
Mhm.
and kinda, we'll go from there.
Do you need a motion for that?
Probably not, I mean, if you'd like to make a motion and vote on it, that's fine, but I'm just gonna basically do some.
Could be a good thing to do.
Okay.
I'll make the motion that Dan meet with Dave Peterson for discussion about the trees, gypsy moth issue.
Yeah, and I'll second it, yeah.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Okay, item number 3, manager evaluation.
It's that time of year again. Okay, the evaluation forms.
Is this for the next meeting, Dan, or for tonight?
Well, we can do it tonight, might as well do it tonight, yeah.
Okay.
So we just kind of check these off as we go along? Is that
Yeah.
how this works?
How we wanna do this? We wanna do this.
Just a single form,
is-
I'll
do
agree,
you
is that
wanna-
what you want to do?
Do we wanna, how do we wanna do this?
It's up to you.
Individually, or do we wanna go as a group
Well, I
and
think
discuss?
we can discuss it if you want.
Right.
It doesn't matter, either way. I don't know what we wind up with at the end, but. A lot of reading here. gotta sign every one of these things?
Um, no, I mean, if the individual commissioner wants to
Well,
sign their own, then,
We can discuss,
yeah, you can, yeah.
because that's what's kind of headed for. We have to kind of discuss it with you, and you sign it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it says Chairman, Board of Commissioners. So, how did we do?
I had no, does not meet. I had no, does not meet standards. I had none, 0.
I've got zeros on it, so for the, does not meet standards,
Yeah, 0.
Yeah.
0.
zeros, that one. So I had exceed standards at 9. Meets standards at 5. That's because he exceeds them all the time.
Yeah, I had meet standards, just 1. Okay, and the rest were. Fourteen exceed standards.
Okay.
Want us to put our names on the top, so Bob, you will.
That doesn't really matter, I don't think. So,
Okay.
either way, I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine. So you willing to sign that one?
Yeah.
I'll give him a sign before I sign it,
Okay.
just so he doesn't fire me.
Today's the 14th.
Okay. That one's all set. That was yours. Yep, there you go.
Okay. Well, you want to keep them, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, we probably want to keep it together. They gotta be filed anyway.
Right.
Okay, well, this is mine there if you wanna. Okay,
Okay.
you all set? You got anything, Ken? Or-
No, I just, this is the same report we had the last 2 times. And he's a great paper pusher. That's my opinion. He's a great paper pusher. But I work with those guys out in the field. I know what they're going through. And he's not their person. They're not happy. When I was here with Ron, things were going well. And we had some good management. They were happy, and it was a fun place to work. These guys just put one foot in front of the other now. They're not enjoying it. And I feel bad for them. And that paper pusher is not doing what they need. You know?
Well, Ken, I
And
can't.
they're not gonna complain, because they're not complainers.
Ken, I gotta kind of disagree with you a little bit there. I really do. I mean, I don't hang around there very much. I don't think I need to hang around there very much. There's no reason for me to hang around there very much. The job's getting done.
No, that's the thing, that
The
jobs
lights,
are
the
being
lights
done.
are, the lights are still on. We've got 2 years in a row, we've got certificates for reliability. I just don't see, or cannot agree with you with that.
Since I've been here
Thinking of.
sitting on the board, on the commission, the budget's been on time, been forwarded to me. I'm gonna call Dan for any little minor thing in town, relating to electricity. I've been given, within the day or within the morning, I've been given information. He's been very straightforward, been proactive and not reactive to the situations. So I'm very pleased with Dan's performance.
Yep, I have to agree. He really bailed us out at the beginning. We were not doing very well at all at that point. But you did help us out, Dan. You really did.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, that's the last item.
That's,
Do you want to talk about salary or coming up for July 1st or?
with the contract, is that,
Yeah, contract is up.
okay, so we need to look at that and can move it up, or move up on it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you don't, there's just going to be retro pay if we wait till July.
I'd like to wait till July.
Do you like to wait till July?
okay, I can go along with that.
Can I just give you some paperwork to kind of look over?
Yep.
Just for this is the salary sheet that I give you every year for the local managers' pay. I just updated it this year. And it kind of gives you an idea where everybody's salaries are. And I added the new column, I added total years as a manager, just to kind of give you an idea of where they are as far as experience goes as well.
Yeah, I'd like to mull this over for,
Yeah, that's
for
fine.
the, for the month, okay? Till next meeting.
The next meeting, you want to do it as scheduled in the second week of July, as normal,
Yeah.
second Wednesday?
Are you going, anybody going away that particular time? I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Do these guys get to see this letter, or is this private?
No, I showed it to him.
So they've seen it.
Yep.
All right. We have anything else?
Okay, I think that's it.
We give you a motion to adjourn?
You have anything else, Dan, before we
Nope.
jump into the river here?
What's that?
I say, you got anything else before we jump into the river?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, motion's made to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Yeah, I'll second it.
Motion made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.